My beloved child, come a little closer. I want to speak to the part of you that keeps revisiting the past. The part that quietly asks, what if I had chosen differently? What if I had known sooner? What if I had moved faster? These questions do not shout. They whisper. They come when you are tired. They come when the house is quiet. They come when something reminds you of a path you did not take. You replay moments that felt small at the time, but now feel heavy with meaning. You stand there in your memory, watching yourself hesitate, and you judge that version of you with the knowledge you have now. Beloved, that is not fair. You did not have today's clarity. When you made yesterday's choices, you did not have today's strength. When you were still learning how to stand, you did not have today's peace. When you were still surviving, I was with you then, not watching from a distance, not waiting for you to get it right. I was with you, inside the confusion, inside the fear, inside the uncertainty, and I did not leave. Your timing was not a mistake. You moved when you were able. You paused when you needed safety. You waited when your heart was not ready. That was not failure. That was wisdom. Your mind did not yet know how to name. You think of timing as something you must master. But timing is not something you control. It is something you live through, and you lived through it the best you could. I know you look back and see opportunities, moments that feel like doors you should have walked through. But hear me gently. Some doors look right only after you survive the room they would have led you into. You were not late. You were protected. There are experiences you were not ready to carry then. There are versions of yourself that had not yet been formed. If you had arrived earlier, you would have arrived fragile. And I am not careless with your heart. You did not miss your moment. Your moment was waiting for you to become more whole. I know you tell yourself others figured it out earlier. Others moved faster. Others seem so sure, but you do not see what it cost them, and you do not see what I spared you from. Your path was never meant to be fast. It was meant to be true. You were learning things that cannot be rushed, learning discernment, learning patience, learning how to hear my voice without panic. These lessons do not arrive on a schedule. They arrive when the soul is ready to receive them. I did not delay you. I was teaching you how to stay, how to remain when answers do not come quickly, how to trust when outcomes are unclear, how to walk without demanding certainty. These are not small things. They shape the way you will live the rest of your life. You worry that you wasted time, but time spent becoming is never wasted. Time spent healing is never lost. Time spent learning how to listen to your own limits is never regret. You are not behind because you took time to understand yourself. You are not late because you paused instead of pushing. You are not mistaken because you waited until your heart could say yes without fear. I know you still carry the ache of choices not made. I am not asking you to pretend that ache does not exist, but I am asking you to stop punishing yourself with it. You are not standing in the ruins of a life that could have been. You are standing in the middle of a life still unfolding. Nothing about you has gone wrong. Nothing about your pace has disappointed me. I do not look at your past and wish you had moved faster. I look at it and see courage you do not give yourself credit for. Courage to stop, courage to wait, courage to choose safety when rushing would have broken you. You were not slow, you were careful, and careful does not mean wrong. I know you feel regret when you see how things turned out, but regret often comes from imagining a future that never existed. You imagine a version of your life where everything worked out sooner, easier, cleaner, but that version does not know what you know now. That version did not walk through the nights you walked through. That version did not grow the strength you now carry. I did not design your life to be simple. I designed it to be deep. Depth takes time. Depth requires pauses. Depth is formed in seasons that feel unproductive from the outside. But I was working quietly, faithfully, without hurry. You do not need to fix the past to move forward. You do not need to reinterpret every decision you made. You do not need to justify your timeline. You only need to release the belief that something went wrong. Nothing went wrong. You were becoming, and you still are. I am not standing ahead of you, shaking my head at how long it took. I am walking beside you with patience. I am not rushing you to make up for lost time. I do not live in panic. I live in purpose. And my purpose is not threatened by your pace. You have not arrived too late for anything that matters. What is meant for you will recognize you when you arrive. It will not say, "You should have been here sooner." It will say, "Now is right." Rest in that. Let the past loosen its grip. You do not need to replay it tonight. You do not need to resolve it. Just allow yourself to believe something new. Your timing is not a mistake, and I am still leading you. Stay with me. There is more peace ahead. My beloved child, listen to me carefully now. Nothing meant for you has passed you by. Not the love, not the calling, not the life I am shaping for you. Nothing. I know it does not feel that way. You have watched moments go by. You have seen doors close. You have felt seasons end without bringing what you hoped for. And somewhere inside, a quiet fear took root. What if that was it? What if I missed my chance? What if life moved on without me? Beloved, that fear does not come from truth. It comes from looking at life as if it were fragile, as if what is meant for you could be lost so easily. What is truly meant for you is not accidental. It is not dependent on perfect timing. It is not undone by hesitation or delay. I am not careless with the things I prepare. What I prepare waits. I know you think of moments that feel final, a conversation that ended, an opportunity that closed, a season that will not return. You look at them as if they were the only way forward. But listen to me. What closed was not what was meant to remain. What ended was not what was meant to last. If something left your life, it was not because you were late. It was because it was not aligned with who you are becoming. You do not see what I redirected. You do not see what I quietly protected you from. You only see absence, but absence does not mean loss. Sometimes it means I am clearing space. I know you tell yourself, if I had been there sooner, if I had said yes earlier, if I had moved faster. But speed does not create destiny. Alignment does. And alignment takes time. You were not late. You were being shaped for what you could not yet hold. I want you to hear this clearly. What is meant for you will not require you to run breathless after it. It will not demand that you abandon your healing. It will not punish you for growing slowly. It will meet you when you are ready to receive it without fear. I do not give you gifts you must chase. I give you gifts that recognize you. You worry that life is limited, that there are only so many chances, so many doors, so many moments of meaning. But I am not limited. I am not bound by the timelines you fear. I am not running out of good things for you. I am not panicking about your future. I know you have watched others arrive at places you hope to be by now, and it hurts. Not because you are envious, but because you are tired of waiting. You wonder why it seems easier for them, why their lives appear to move forward, while yours feels suspended. Beloved, you are not suspended. You are being carried. You are in motion, even when it does not look dramatic. I am doing work in you that will sustain what comes next. If you arrive too early, you would arrive anxious. If you arrive too soon, you would arrive afraid of losing it. If you arrived before your heart was ready, you would not be able to rest inside the gift. I am not interested in giving you things that steal your peace. I am interested in giving you a life you can inhabit fully. That takes preparation, not punishment. Preparation. I know you grieve what you thought your life would look like by now. That grief is real. Do not dismiss it, but do not let it convince you that something has gone wrong. Grief does not mean you missed your destiny. It means you are human. It means you hoped, and hope is not foolish. Hope does not expire because time passes. Hope is refined. It learns how to wait without closing its heart. I am not asking you to pretend you are not disappointed. I am asking you to trust that disappointment is not the end of the story. Nothing meant for you has slipped through my fingers. Nothing I have spoken over you has been revoked. Nothing I have planted has been uprooted. Some things are simply not visible yet. You are not late to the life I am building. You are arriving exactly when you need to recognize it. You do not need to replay every moment to see what you missed. You do not need to search the past for proof of failure. You do not need to hurry the present to secure the future. You are safe to move at the pace of grace. Grace does not rush. Grace does not accuse. Grace does not say, "You should have been further along." Grace says, "You are here now, and now is enough." Beloved, there are still doors ahead of you you cannot see yet, not because you are blind, but because they are not ready to open. There are still relationships forming quietly. There are still callings finding their shape. There are still moments of joy that will feel like arrival. When they come, and when they do, you will not feel late. You will feel ready, ready to receive, ready to stay, ready to rest inside what is given. You have not missed your life. You are living it, and I am with you in every step. Let that truth settle. Nothing meant for you has passed you by. Nothing. Stay with me. We are not finished.